What if the reason ChatGPT keeps giving you boring, generic, or useless answers has nothing to do with the AI itself? What if it's actually the way you're asking? In this video, I'm going to show you the exact prompts that turn ChatGPT from a basic chatbot into a personal assistant, a writing coach, a business strategist, and even a therapist, all with just a few carefully chosen words. Before we continue, make sure to like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe, because these prompts are about to change the way you use AI forever. Let's dive in. Most people type a question into ChatGPT the same way they'd type it into Google: short, vague, and missing context. And then they wonder why the answer feels flat or generic. The truth is, ChatGPT isn't a search engine. It's more like a brilliant assistant who needs clear instructions to do its best work. Give it vague input and you get vague output. Give it structure, context, and a clear goal, and the quality of the response completely transforms. So let's go through the categories of prompts that actually make a difference. Let's start with writing, since this is where most people use ChatGPT the most. Role prompting. Instead of typing something like, "Write me a blog post about coffee," try giving it a role, an audience, a tone, and a format all at once. Something like, "Act as a professional copywriter, write a 300-word blog post about specialty coffee aimed at busy office workers who want a healthier alternative to energy drinks. Use a friendly and slightly humorous tone and end with a call to action." Notice how specific that is. The role tells it how to think, the audience tells it who to write for, the tone tells it how to sound, and the call to action tells it exactly how to end. This single structure alone will improve almost every piece of writing you generate. One of my favorite prompt techniques is matching your own writing style. Style matching. If you already have a paragraph you've written yourself, you can ask ChatGPT to rewrite it in your own voice by first feeding it a sample of your previous writing and saying, "Study the tone, vocabulary, and rhythm of this text, then rewrite the following paragraph to match that same style." This trick alone can make AI-generated content sound like it was actually written by you instead of a machine. Here's a mistake almost everyone makes when brainstorming with AI. Multi-perspective brainstorming. Instead of asking for 5 ideas, ask it to generate ideas from multiple completely different angles. For example, give me 10 video ideas for a cooking channel, but make sure each idea approaches the topic from a different angle, such as budget cooking, cultural cuisine, quick meals, and healthy alternatives. Then rank them by which one is most likely to go viral. This forces the AI to think broadly instead of giving you 5 variations of the exact same idea. Let's talk about coding, since this is one of the most powerful use cases available right now. Reason before solution. Rather than saying, "Fix my code," describe the exact behavior you expect and the exact behavior you're seeing instead. Something like, "Here is my code. It's supposed to filter out duplicate entries from this list, but it's currently returning duplicates as well. Please identify the bug and explain why it's happening before showing me the fix." Asking it to explain the reasoning before giving the solution often produces far more accurate results, because the model has to actually reason through the problem instead of guessing. Here's one prompt that almost nobody uses, but once you try it, it's hard to go back. Clarifying questions first. Instead of letting the AI guess what you mean, tell it, "Before answering, ask me 5 clarifying questions so you fully understand my goal." Or even simpler, "Don't answer yet, first tell me what information you're missing." This dramatically improves the quality of complex answers because the AI gathers the missing context before trying to solve your problem. Now here's a prompt that completely changes how you learn anything using AI. Progressive teaching. Instead of asking it to explain a topic, ask it to teach you the way a real teacher would, adjusting to your level. Try something like, "Explain quantum computing to me as if I'm a complete beginner. Use a simple analogy, then gradually increase the complexity in 3 stages and quiz me with 1 question at the end to check my understanding." This transforms ChatGPT from a static explainer into an actual interactive tutor. Let's move into something incredibly useful for daily life, which is decision-making. Devil's advocate prompt. Whenever you're stuck between 2 choices, don't ask which one is better. Ask it to argue both sides. For example, give me the strongest possible argument for choosing option A. Then give me the strongest possible argument for choosing option B. Then tell me what additional information would change your recommendation. This removes bias from the answer and helps you think more clearly instead of just accepting whatever the AI says first. Here's one for anyone trying to improve their communication skills. Tone review. Paste in a message you're about to send, whether it's an email, a text, or a work message, and ask, review this message for tone, clarity, and potential misunderstanding. Then rewrite it in 3 different tones, one professional, one friendly, one direct. This is incredibly useful before sending anything sensitive, especially at work. Now let's talk about a prompt that professionals use to get honest feedback instead of generic praise. Brutally honest editor. AI models tend to be overly agreeable by default, so if you ask, is this good, you'll often just get encouragement. Instead, say, act as a brutally honest editor. Point out every weakness in this writing, ignore the positives completely, and be as critical as possible. This single instruction can completely change the quality of feedback you receive because you're explicitly telling it not to be nice. Finally, here's the technique that ties everything together. Chain prompting. Instead of asking one thing at a time, structure your prompt in stages. For example, first, summarize this document in 3 bullet points. Then, identify any weak arguments. Then, rewrite the weakest section to make it stronger. And finally, suggest a title. Giving the AI a sequence like this in one message produces a far more useful, organized output than asking 4 separate questions one after another. So here's the real lesson behind all of these examples. The quality of your prompt directly determines the quality of your output. Vague questions produce vague answers. Specific instructions, clear roles, defined formats, and structured steps produce results that actually feel useful. The next time you open ChatGPT, don't just type a question. Think about who you want it to act as, who the answer is for, what format you need, and what steps should happen in what order. Try rewriting just one of your usual prompts using these techniques, and you'll immediately notice the difference in quality. In the next video, I'll show you the hidden ChatGPT prompts that even most power users have never heard of. If this video helped you get better answers out of ChatGPT, hit that like button, leave a comment with the prompt you're going to try first, and subscribe for more practical AI tutorials just like this one. I'll see you in the next video.